Man, it is hot, especially after loading all that gear. I am sweating, and that's exactly why we're heading up to the mountains. It's gonna be 100 degrees today, so I figured let's take a trip up the mountains. It's gonna be a lot cooler. Let's get some fishing done, some camping, some cooking. We'll do a little camp, catch and cook. I'll see you guys up in the mountains. Alright guys, and just like that, a few hours later, we're up in the mountains. It is still hot, but it's 85 degrees here, much better. And I actually was not able to find a camp spot. They're all full. So right now, we are in survivor mode. But I think what I'm gonna do is get down to the water. I'm running out of daylight, do some fishing first, and then we'll worry about where we're gonna camp later. I found a little spot right here by the water. There's some beach area, and it's a little windy. The water's choppy a little bit, but it's not too bad. We'll get a few hours of fishing in, see what we can hook into. I'm all set up. I made it easy. Just the basic essentials. I got one rod and some tackle, and the last time I was here I trolled with a flicker shad perch imitation, so I'm gonna start off with that and we're gonna go from there. But I did see a boat trolling back and forth and they seem to be catching something, so it's promising. Do some little bit of fishing and then we will go from there. Got one, guys. We got a fish on. I think I'm in frame. Had to set up the camera real quick. Sorry, I didn't have a GoPro battery in my GoPro, so had to set up this other camera real quick. But we have a first fish within, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and it feels like good old Mr. Troutski on that flicker shad. That flicker shad perch imitation always kills it. Nope, I was wrong. That looks like a perch. Alright folks, I thought it was a trout. I wasn't expecting a perch, to be honest, but we got a little perch. Here it is. It's a little guy, but that's the first fish of the trip, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting. We're gonna see what else we can catch. There we go, guys. I hooked up, second fish. Feels a little bit bigger, but I don't know. He's way out there. Yeah, either he got some weight to him, or he's got some seaweeds dragging along with him. It's really weedy out here right now this time of year. That's one of the things we got to battle over out here right now, is the weeds. I'm close to shore. He might just pull me. Oh, what was it? I didn't see the sun's an eye. He just jumped. It looked like a big fish. I think I have a jumbo perch on. Honestly, that's what I think it is. No, he's fighting like a trout. Yeah, he's fighting crazy like a trout. Oh, dude, we might have dinner. What is that? Is that a bass? No way. What is that? I think it's a smallmouth, guys. He keeps going under the kayak though. Yeah, smallmouth. And he's foul hooked, I think. Yep. Oh no, I got him right in the eye. Poor guy. Dang it. Here we go, guys. Look, smallie. But I'm gonna let that fish go. I'm not keep the smallmouth. There he goes. See you there, buddy. There he goes. It's getting late, the sun's setting over the mountain, and the wind started kicking up. The water's really choppy right now, and the fishing decided just to come in because the area is really weedy. I was dealing with a lot of weed, but we managed to catch those two fish, the small perch and the smallmouth bass. It's getting late, and I think right now is I'm gonna make dinner. We're not having fish, unfortunately. Maybe tomorrow we'll catch something and we'll pick it up then, but for right now we're just gonna make something else. I found this area right here actually, a little bit of wind block, and that's where we're gonna make my dinner at. Right in there. I think it'll work. That view, gorgeous view, look at that. You can barely see the sun setting way over there off in the horizon. It's still windy as heck though, but anyways, that was dinner. A couple of hamburgers, nothing fancy, but still delicious. I think now is I'm gonna pack all my stuff up and then get ready for bed because it's getting late, so I'm gonna call it a night. So what I've decided is I'm just gonna sleep in the back of the truck. So I'm gonna do some, instead of tent camping, it's gonna be truck camping. But gotta do what you gotta do. This is bad in the back of the truck because we couldn't find a camp spot. That's the view from the back door tonight. Look at that. Good night. Morning guys. Slept in the back of the truck last night and it's always a gamble with that. Sometimes I sleep really good, sometimes I sleep horrible and not at all. And last night was one of those times where I slept horrible. So I was happy when daylight came. But I'm coming down here in the water, check the water. It's a lot calmer than it was yesterday. There's no wind right now. A little bit of wind, not too much, but it's looking good. Hopefully it stays like this all day. I do have my kayak that I left out here last night. I think I'm gonna jump in that right off the bat and start fishing this area for a little bit longer, and then I'll probably move over to a different spot. But first things first, some coffee. Look at that, folks. Just walking here along the beach here and found this guy. That's a nice sized perch. That's a jumbo perch right there that washed ashore. Must have died. That's a shame. He would have been good. Now we got another guy over here. The smaller one. This one's probably about, I don't know, 14-inch perch right there. And this one's just a small one. And there's another one over here. Another small one. Alright guys, it is a beautiful morning. It's a little bit chilly right now because we're up in the mountains, but it'll warm up nicely today. It's gonna get pretty hot. The sun barely coming up over the mountains. It's bright on that side, but it's still shaded on this side. I got coffee in me, got all changed, brushed my teeth, got all ready for the day. I got my lucky fishing hat on. I know I need a new one. It's kind of getting old and faded and beat up, but that means we're serious today. So I'm gonna try to hit it hard. Looking for a jumbo perch, looking for a big trout, and we'll see what happens. We can see if we can get one, cook them up. I actually am thinking that I'm gonna go to the other side of the lake, to a different spot, and fish there. And also haven't made breakfast yet, so I'm gonna have some breakfast as well. Hopefully we can get in the water as soon as possible, as soon as all that's done. But in the meantime, I couldn't help myself. I threw a line in while I was making my coffee, and we're gonna check it now. It looks like it's bobbing, so I don't know. Feeling something, but it could be some seaweed. There's a lot of weeds in this lake right now. Oh wait, there's something on there. Yep. What do we got? Oh, looks like a little bullhead. Yep, we got ourselves a little bullhead. Look at that. Just a miniature catfish, basically. Look at that guy. What a little cutie. Fish. Yep, he's on. take the bell. No, I don't feel nothing. What the heck? There's something on there? Yep, something tiny. Little tiny perch. Fish stick. He was on there the whole time, I think. That hook is gone. Little baby perch. Dang it. Looking for something bigger than that. Okay, now we're off. Here we go. Just gonna come over here, fish out here for a little bit. I don't know, we're gonna fish for a while, I guess. See if we can catch anything. Early this morning, I was casting from the bank over there where that tree is, that fallen tree is, and I seen a bunch of perch chasing my bait. So I know there's perch in the area, and there's no weeds along the shoreline here, but you get out a little bit further and there's tons of weeds. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna troll along this shoreline for a little bit and see if we can catch something. Fish are starting to become active because I'm starting to see them jump, but they're out more towards the middle of the lake. But I know there's a lot of weeds out there. I don't want to deal with those weeds just yet, but if we don't catch nothing here, then we'll go out there. Could have a fish, we could have seaweed. It's the thing about this place. Yep, more weeds. Such a nuisance. All this grass and vegetation. Alright guys, it's been at least an hour and a half and no bites, and I'm just getting caught up in this crap, bunch of grass. So the flicker shad is not doing its job today. We're gonna change tactics. I'm gonna switch jigs. I don't know what I'm gonna switch to yet. I'm thinking maybe just a crappie tube. See if they'll hit that. I don't know, I need something that will avoid the weeds though. I know that for sure. So maybe a curly tail grub, I don't know. What is it, weeds? Got weeds. Man, these weeds have just been killing me today. I don't know guys, not looking good. This grass and these weeds, look at that. But what I've done actually was I switched to this blue fox #1 and just been casting it out there, and as soon as it hits the water I start paddling to troll, because that way it stays higher in the water column up above those weeds, and maybe something will be up top closer to the surface, but so far no luck. Alright guys, so we had to move from another spot. There was just too much weeds. I wasn't getting any bites, and the ones that were getting There's little dinks. So came to this spot right here. I've been here twice. I've had luck twice. So only got a few hours left. Hopefully it'll happen here. What I got is just basically rod set up. Right there. The water's down there. I'm just waiting for a bite. Bait and wait. Hopefully we can get a big trout or a big perch. Fish on, guys. Finally got a fish. Yes. What is it? What is it? It's not fighting hard. Not fighting hard at all. Oh, I think it's a, what is that, perch? Yep, perch. We got a perch. At least we got a fish. That's a little guy. Look at that. There's a worm. Yes. We had to switch spots because the other spot, nothing but weeds. Fish. Yes! Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that, guys. Barely hooked on there. Jumbo perch. Heck yeah. That's gonna be nice and tasty. Look at that right there. It's that time. I'm gonna come down here and start cleaning my fish so I can cook it because I'm getting hungry. Just gonna find a spot here near the water, fillet them. There we go, a fillet. It's small, but it'll go nicely with the bigger one. It'll make a meal. And here's the star of the show, jumbo perch right here. That's a good, at least 14-inch fish right there. There we go. Flip it over. Just go from down here in the tail. Push down. And cut. That's it. There's your fillet. That nice perch fillet right there. Okay guys, here's our fillets. Oh yeah, those are gonna be good. Now it's time to go fry them up. Let's go do that. I actually forgot container or like a baggie to put this breading in. But what I got here is some leftover Louisiana fish fry breading. It has added lemon in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it in my pan here, and then I'm gonna put the fish in there and bread it that way. Just put our fish straight in there. Make sure it gets covered. That's all it takes. You don't need egg wash, any of that. Just right in. And this stuff, I like it because it does give it, even though it looks like it's a light coating, it actually gives it a nice crisp. That's making my mouth water already. I'm so hungry. I've had breakfast, but that's about it. So these are definitely appreciated and look forward to. Fish right in. Oh yeah, look at that. That's looking good. Catch and cook right here, right by the water. You can't beat it, man. Got a hamburger bun here, and right here, what I got is, this is our version of the Baja sauce. It is Valentina, half mayo, half sour cream, and lime, all mixed together. Put some of that on there. Get some of our fish fillet right here. More fish on there. Got some lettuce. Gotta have the lettuce. Boom. Got yourself a fish sandwich. I'm so freaking hungry. Look at that. Fish, lettuce, Baja sauce. We worked really hard for this fish. I mean, we started on the other side of the lake, caught nothing but dinks, little wheat, and a bunch of weeds. It was just basically a waste of time. It was a lot of time wasted. So packed up, moved over here, and then started catching fish. There we go. It is really good. See that white, flaky meat? It's as good as it looks. That lettuce gives it a nice fresh crunch, and that Louisiana fresh breading. But actually, it's got a little spice to it. That pepper got some heat. That's a nice surprise. Cheers, guys. Whew, I am full. That fish was delicious. That Baja sauce, can't beat it. And that Louisiana breading actually has got a little bit of heat to it. We did it. Me and Lucky Hat got it done. Hope you guys enjoyed that camp, catch and cook. I want to thank every one of you for clicking on this video and watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked the content, give me a thumbs up. It helped me out a lot. And for all you guys dropping likes, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Keep it up. You guys rock. And with that being said, remember guys, if you ain't fishing, you ain't living. I'll catch you on the next one.